I'm reading Time for Magic. I've had this book for a while. This book is written by Maria K. Sims, and it's all about planetary hours for meditations, rituals, and spells. And she opens up the book with astrology, Queen of Timing. One of the great benefits you can gain through astrological knowledge is the ability to choose appropriate timing. For millennia, it has been observed that the lights in the cosmos have mysterious correspondence to life on Earth, and the lights have been read as signs and portents of things to come. So the contents of the book opens up with astrology, the planets, the basic meaning, planetary days, planetary hours, the hours that you were born in and what they might mean for you, the basic meaning of the sun, the basic meaning of the moon, the planets, right? So it talks about the different planets and how you can even use the planetary hours, days, symbols, and call the energy of the planet into yourself, okay? It's very deep information that's given here. It talks about the phases of the moon and moon void, of course. There are rules for that and how to engage. A lot of people don't know this stuff, you know. We usually know that there are about 4 basic phases of the moon that we should work with, especially when it comes to money or, you know, self-improvement or shadow work. And there's nothing wrong with that, but there's a whole bunch of other stuff in between that, you know, will help add a layer to your work. Now, there are some days that, again, I might feel like, just like tonight, burning some pine needles for prosperity and cleansing. And there are other days I like to study and I like to incorporate some layers into my work. So it talks about the ethics of magic, how to prepare, cleanse, and close your work, how to find the planets in the heavens, and how to use all of this in preparing a sacred space, how to do the invocations, how to work with the different guardians. I just love it. I love this book. I thought it was very informational. So I just wanted to share a little bit of that with you. So we're going to talk about the moon a little bit. I'm going to tell you how to use the 4 basic moon phases. And go ahead and see if you can find this book online. And if you can and you're interested, you know, order it and tell me what you think. There are about 8 phases of the moon that you can see by looking in the sky. But we normally work with 4 commonly known phases. But it is said that it is the cross-quarter phases, the phases in between the 4 that are commonly used and known, that are the most potent, okay? But until you get to that point, you need to learn how to work with the energy of the moon that you do know. Each of these phases lasts about 3.5 days, so you have time. So don't feel like you ever missed the energy, okay? Because you didn't do it on the first day. The most important rule is to keep in mind that from the new moon until the full moon, the moon is waxing or increasing. The energy is building. So this is how you should remember. From the full moon until the night sky is dark again in anticipation of the new moon, the moon is waning, decreasing. So this is the time to finish things up, wind things down, and prepare to let go. All right, so the new moon is a time of new beginnings. This is the time where you want to start things that you wish to grow, okay? And this is why you have to plan these events. So you want to be in the right mood, you want to have the right inspiration, and you want to plan out what you want to manifest. This is time when you get out your vision boards, where you start to visualize. I like to do visualizations at night, just before I go to sleep. This is where you plant your seeds. This is when you send out the signals that you want to attract better in your life. This is when you start the energy of sending your mind thoughts to your loved ones or your lover, Okay, so this is when you want to increase abundance to you, draw attraction to you, find favor with people. Okay, this is when you want to make sure you're getting those bonuses and raises. This is all part of manifesting abundance and prosperity into your life. And then next, we have the first quarter moon. Now, this is after the crescent, and the moon is really starting to pick up in its light, and it's actually half light, half dark. So everything that you planted in the new moon and started to shore up and protect in the crescent moon, now you're starting to work towards equilibrium or balance. Okay, so this is a time where you start to do symbolic sweeping of all the negativity that's trying to suppress your dreams. Everything you're trying to realize with your goals, your LLC, your businesses, your stock funds, okay? Your marketing, your advertising, all of those goals that you put into motion already, this is the time where you start to make sure that your will and purpose is on track. Make sure you have no detractors in your corner. Make sure there are not people in your life talking you out of trying to be prosperous. I have found when I talk about prosperity, people get so upset because they have poverty minds and they don't want us to be free. But I want you to be free. I want to be free. I want my children and my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren to be free. Okay, so get the naysayers out of your life. Make good decisions. Everything that's on your vision board, do a goal. Spend a few moments every day working towards the goal. That means if you're writing a book, write a few lines, write a chapter. Stop scrolling all day on social media. Stop promoting negativity and give your attention to making your life financially better. This is what you do during this time, okay? Take action. And then next we have the full moon. It's such a magical time. You'll see so many of us posting about it. Like, go look at the moon, go look. It's just beautiful. It's so many awesome spells you can do during this time of the full moon, okay? It's a really time of, magic. It's potent. This is where you get a lot of illumination and insight into what's going on in your life when it comes to prosperity. Okay? So, the moon, when it's full, this is the time to now find harmony. This is the time to bring everything together. To make sure that you're ready for success. You're ready to work hard. You're ready to sacrifice for your dreams because you know this is going to lead you to the path of fulfillment. All right? So this is where you do rituals that's going to bring you full circle with your goals and dreams and plans. This is the sign of hope and excitement that, yes, it's coming. I see it coming. I feel it coming. These are the type of rituals you do with money during this time. You spend a little extra building your ritual. And, you put a little extra something on your altar. You go outside and maybe set up a prosperity or abundant altar outside or on your windowsill where the full moon can illuminate it and draw that energy down. Okay? So that's why you're going to use the full moon. And when the full moon is in each sign, you can also use that planetary alignment to draw the energy and strength of that planet into your money work. And then lastly, we are now looking at the last quarter moon. All right. This is when we know now that the darkness is going to increase. And this is called the crisis of consciousness. This is a time where you offer meditation, candle works for everything that has been received thus far, everything that has been illuminated, things that have been stripped away from you, things you had to let go of. And you now understand that you are seeking and accepting everything that the future has for you. Okay? You're being thankful and grateful during this period for everything that has occurred that's positive, the negative that has shaped you and the lessons you receive from it, and all of the future sales that you'll be receiving, bonuses on your job, favor with your bosses. It's all coming. People giving you money. You don't have to sleep with people to get money from people. Change your mindset. So this is the time now that you are grateful and you are thankful and you are contemplating all of the blessings in your life. Well, that's my time for today. Check out Time for Magic. As I said, it's a really good book to help you understand how the planets affect you, how the moon affects you, how it all can affect your money and your finances and your employment. And maybe you want to consider applying for jobs and starting projects and asking for favor when the planetary alignment is actually in your favor. As always, Om Shrim Brezi.